because I'm a fucking saucy little bitch. Me too, buddy.
Caston says wearing safety glasses is important. You know why? You cannot smell titties.
Take a sip for _237.
Sup? Hello. Welcome. How's it going? Buenos dias. Genki desu ka? 07. Assaulted. How are we doing today? Admiral Sanddog, welcome back. I was worried about you, Chief. How we doing? Well, hello there, small man on the corner of my screen. Hello. It is I, Corner Man Games. We're waiting for the game to fire up here, as it apparently is taking its sweet, sweet time.
Ah, I'm especially tiny today. That's what all the women tell me. Thanks, Doc. Appreciate it. Alright, now you have to be a streamer. Oh god, are you changing titles? Testing secret weapon buffs, old shot cannon equals new meta PvP equals dead goddamn fucking ah! Oh, you're good, dude. It just I was confused because I was talking to you and then you were gone from the entire website. And I was like, oh brother, where have you gone? Alright. Let me the game finally loaded, I think. Maybe? No? Maybe? 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 There it is! We're in. I have achieved
In. Dad is PvP. Where art thou? Small, tiny, corner, fellow. All right, so we're going to go unlock the rest of the shot cannons. Because I would like to try them on other ships. Because I think it'll be fun. Huge shot cannons win FDev. The regular. Got some much needed love. They're now doing 880 ammo and fire very similar to other weapons in this game. Yeah. You can 27. Yeah, Katsumushi. There's a YouTube video up. You can skim through it and see me just absolutely fucking obliterating everything with them. And including my goddamn self because I was overpowering heat sinks. Okay, so I've got the large fixed unlocked. The medium gimbals. The small fixed. Okay. So looking at that, right? Where did EDU? There it is. So I need medium fixed. I need large gimbaled. And I need small gimbaled. So I need this shit. Put us a Chargo rack on there. We should have enough Chargo now. All right, let's take, yeah, still no engineering, but they come with, they're experimental, so they come with auto load built in. I don't know who that guy is, but we're not watching that. Okay, so Caspian Explorer. You've got the light, so what I've noticed with this, oh, and no engineering. Are you going no engineering on this? Or are you wanting some help with the engineering? Ignore that. Got it. Anyway, before we were ignoring that, let's see. I need to go get ion disruptors, which are only available like here, and power transfer buses. All right, let me rip the pew-pews off here so I can have a better jump range. Why am I doing this in this ship? Because I can, and I wanna. Probably be easier and better to do it in literally any other ship, but I'm not gonna. So I won't. hello there, Chris Van Halen. How we doing? And hello to everybody I missed on the way in. Draconic Arthur with a 5-stream streak. Rom on the 35-watch streak. Beowulf Schmidt on the 105-watch streak. Sergeant Sunshine on the 260-watch streak. You absolute buffoons. Thank you. I appreciate y'all's support. And during these trying times, may I offer you an egg? Alright. Now we go. There's only Kestrel now. Yeah, no, that's how I'm playing. I don't want to fly anything else anymore. Heading on over to Shamu. I can't fly anything else without being hit by depression.
Detachment complete. Moderate speed on exit.
Landing gear retracted.
So, y'all see that America beat Canada in hockey at the Olympics?
What?
Under attack.
That's not like breaking news or anything. I just thought it was funny. Isn't that y'all's like whole sport? Isn't that y'all's like national identity? It's like us beating y'all at moose hunting. The hell, guys? What are y'all even doing up there? You know, my brain's first instinct tells me, Beowulf, that that's not a good idea. But then in practice, right, Commander Hatch was able to essentially fly, take off, and land for the first time ever. FA off with the Kestrel. So I think, I don't know if there's 100% validity to my ideas of it's the worst ship for it, because you know what? It might be the best ship for it. As I can't relearn FA off all over again, I cannot offer a pretty decent input here, but I mean, that's worth something, right? Maybe one of our other partners that doesn't fly FA off predominantly could tell you what it's like trying to learn, but my first brain cells rubbed together here says that that's not a good idea. You learn with the Kestrel and Master, you'd be unstoppable. The northeastern U.S. has been a hockey hotspot for most of my life. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just funny. We basically go to the Olympics every year and decide there's one sport in particular we're kicking ass at. And we do that. And it's just the funniest shit to me. All right, let me get over here. Less than 40 hours to get my grubby hands on this ship. Oh, dude, I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped to see how this build goes, because I want to try it on some other ships. Specifically, the Python Mark II is really, really screaming to me that it needs some shot cannons. All right, let's take a look at David's ship real quick. All right, so just from looking at this, you don't have a shield. And I will tell you, from experience flying a Caspian, that this armor here is not enough. I bonked a rock once and died. Oh, there is a shield. There is a shield. I'm just a dumb stinky. But the hull itself and this shield itself was so little that I died near instantly. Very happy to see shot cannon buzz. My favorite build right now is a Python Mark II with 4 large shocks, thermal vent mediums. I'm going to be trying that immediately, and I'm so pumped for it. Welcome in. But yeah, no, 200 shield and 700 hull was enough for me to survive landing and still die. But I mean, if you're only exploring in space and never intend on landing ever. I did not. They're automatic now. I did not land hard, and I died. But you're missing out on one of the coolest features of the ship for doing exobiology, which is the ablative lightweight alloys, or reinforced whatever. These allow you to dive into the atmosphere at an incredibly faster speed and angle. So I highly recommend. I ended up going with the damn lightweights on there because they're not properly lightweighted, but the heavy-duty deep plate on those isn't going to get you much more, but it also still gives you that. I really liked the reinforced alloys, or the military-grade alloys, lightweight deep plating which is going to double and some change your hull, and you didn't lose very much jump range at all. This thing's not going to be a one massive long jump ship. What it does very well is the neutron boosting and then having everything and the kitchen sink. For your power plant, I also highly recommend bringing something with not D-rated. D seems like the option because of the weight. The issue here is this 0.9375 thermal. You're going to overcharge from basically existing. Or you're going to overheat from existing at a 0.9 thermal heat efficiency. So, and with the 7D to the 7A, right, you're at a 76 light year jump range. 7A brings you to 75. You throw armored thermal spread on there, you're still at 75. Yeah, that's going to fix your heat problem instantaneously and forever. The gravity optimized thruster, dirty, stripped down, that's fine. Drag drives is also not a bad bet of it, or even drive distributors, but drag drives is pretty much better. And for the stripped down, it gets you to 72 tons. So you're at 75 light years, 51 jump, 75, 16 with drag drives. And you get a pretty decent boost there. I'll leave that up to personal choice, though. Increased range mass manager, lightweight life support. The power distro, you D-rated power distro, engine focus stripped down, so you have your perma boost is pretty much all you want. I'd probably go with an A-rated engine focus stripped down just because I want a perma boost, so that when you do have those oopsie fucksy whoopsie poopsies, you end up not diving face first into the planet. Now, your sensors, A-rated sensors are really heavy and real hungry for power. 8D is going to treat you much better for lightweight and weigh significantly less, so you can make up that weight loss. Now, to the weird parts of the build, right? Right now, you have a 1,487 light year range without fuel scooping. And you got a big fuel scoop on there, right? The way that I found that I like to build mine is like this. 2 fuel tanks. Sure, I only have a 70 light year jump range now, but now I can go 2,843 light years without scooping. And I fucking loved that. But that's dealer's choice. For your shield generator, you have a D-rated. For the enhanced low power stripped down, go A-rated. It ends up being the better shield for the exact same everything. 9 tons is making no difference in your jump range, but now you have double the shield. I've made a lot of those fucky wuckies. Yeah. You've got the 2G planetary vehicle hangar. Personally, if you're fucking off across the entire Milky Way and gonna be out there for a while, highly recommend bringing 2 SRVs. Bring both. Bring a Scorpion and a Scarab, because the Scorpion does way better on low gravity planets. And the Scarab does better for your general tomfoolery, and the Scorpion's much tankier. So that's just me being like, I don't want to run out of life out there, right? I'm gonna die. So, but that's obviously still up to you. You got your repair limpet. Now, for your cargo, for your repairs, I always bring a size 2 cargo rack because the max capacity is 4. And I'm going to do power management for you here in a second. Max capacity is 4. Synthesize limpets, call it a day, move on with your life. You can only synthesize 4 at a time. You don't want that shit in your cargo anyway. You probably shouldn't need a whole bunch of them, but yeah. And yeah, so then we want to turn off your AFMUs and set them to power group 4. This will go to power group 5, right? Fuel scoop on power group 5. Super cruise assist, same thing. And frame shift drive, same thing. Then you want to set this one probably to 4. Set your fuel scoop there. Vehicle hangar can go to 4 or even 5. Repair limpet, put it on 4, turn it off. All right, now you have a gross excess of power. What I would also recommend is our sweet Lord and Savior E-rated shield boosters, right? This thing is very big. It is a very heavy ship. Mass damages mass when you bonk. So if you end up smacking into something, even with shields, you're gonna fucking feel it. Running the E-rated boosters, heavy duty, super caps, they weigh almost nothing, but your shield is going to go up a lot. Keeping you above 74 light years, yeah, this literally didn't touch your jump range, but now you've got 1600 shield as opposed to 200. And they don't take very much power at all. You're still in a gross power excess, right? But if I go with a size 6A, right, which is 20 tons lighter, 6A, overcharged, or armored thermal spread, you're still at a power excess. And you've gained about 1 light year. So I think I've made all these changes, and your jump range is still currently the exact same as when you sent it to me. Because it gets a little squirrely in there with some of that other stuff. Bristol Boy Gaming. Gaming of the Bristol Boy. Thank you for the 100 bits, bro. The hell are you doing, my boy? And another 100. What the hell, dude? Hey, daddy, chill. What you doing, Bristol? All right. From there, you can squeeze in some more cheeky things if you want. For me, one of those cheeky bitches is a fucking hull reinforcement. When I tell you, Jesus, another 100. Thank you, Bristol. What are you doing, bro? Good to see you. When I tell you that this ship died instantaneously, I mean that this bitch died instantaneously. I had another 100. Jesus, Bristol. Go 7. Good to see you, bro. How are you? I mean, it was the fastest I've ever died fucking around. And it really opened my eyes that swinging your ass around with 1,500 tons behind you is psychotic, right? You just take instant, and the amount of damage you take is relative to your speed and your mass. So even slower moving, because you're at double the mass of exploration anaconda, you're taking double the damage that they took. So my builds include a fucking hull reinforcement package and more fuel tanks and shit like that. Now, your repairs and things like that are going to be a little bit rougher because a full set of 3 of these or 4 repair limpets is going to give you 720 hull. So if you're down at 2% hull and you start repairing, it's going to take you a minute. But you should be fine if you just top it off whenever you need it. The shield generator's fine. You could even upgrade that to a size 6, but realistically, no big need to. You've got room if you wanted to bring some cheeky shit. If you wanted to bring, like, a fighter bay. Not for any particular reason other than flying a fighter around when you want to fly like an asshole and not risk your main ship. But yeah, this is about what I'd do. This is about... I'd probably throw a heat sink on there, and I end up going with the full-size power plant, because even a full-size power plant, you only lose 2 light years. Because then I can run my Lord and Savior low emissions, which is going to make the ship basically frozen in place. This is what I aim for. On all of my exploration builds, low emissions thermal spread is the goal. Because of the 0.126 thermal efficiency versus your 0.9 you had earlier, this bitch is going to be frozen. You can basically scoop and jump, damn near scoop and jump without having to worry about it. And set these bitches to 3. Right, set your shield generator to 3. All right, cool. That's basically it. If you really wanted to get weird with it, you could slap on some mining lasers for when you need materials or some shit like that, but you really don't need to. This is what I would most likely run for a nice exploration build, where I planned on being in the black for an extended period of time. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. All right, let's go unlock shock cannons. How we doing, Bristol? Good to see you, dude. How have you been? You been playing any Elite here lately? I saw you playing something else the other night. Ba-da-ba-ba. All right, I need to go to Wang Hub, I believe. Yes. Wang Hub is where I need to go. And I need 16 power transfer units. Let's also look at... I want to look at the turreted ones now that we're in a different spot today than I was yesterday for my mental capacity for things. So we're going to add the turreted smalls, turreted medium, and turreted large to the list. Basically, go unlock all of them. Still outside doing great. Come outside. Yeah, one kinetic. I have a lightweight, a beam laser and a lightweight cannon that I bring on my exploration ships just for probing the little weird things. Yeah, it's not too bad. I'll need some more technetium, but we'll be all right. We'll make it through. Huge shock cannons win. FDev, give us the huges. Yeah, you'll cook yourself. You'll cook yourself right out of the goddamn cockpit, and it's hilarious every time. Man, this thing handles so nicely. I also need the huge shocks for a vet. FDev, please, we're begging you. Secret FDev person that watches my streams, please, I'm begging you. Yeah, I may be on fire, but so are they. And that's what really matters, right? You mean Phil? Phil, give it to us! What are you doing, Phil? Release the huge AX multi-cannons and the huge shock cannons. Yes. It's worse than a Mandalay, but better than like a T7. I don't know the exact number. Jixed has it and put it into EDUMH, but I don't really understand the heat capacity metric like that. Do you understand it? Would you mind explaining it to me? Yeah, we get huge shock cannons. We're gonna all pitch in and send Phil a pallet of his favorite liquor. the go drink Phil fund.
Landing gear deployed.
100 meters from touchdown.
We say to the community manager who has absolutely nothing to do with development.
Landing successful. Clear.
All right, here I need what? Power transfer bus. How many? 24. All right, where's the nearest human tech broker? Human tech broker. Those are all Dodex. That is a Guardian tech broker. There we go. Lorenz ring. Should be the same as whatever the Cobra Mark V was. I think it's what, 16K arcs or something like that? I don't know those numbers off the top of me dome.
Disengaged. You are clear to leave.
Those damn pay-to-win human tech. Dodex stations killed PvP. Something like that. Yeah, it's like 33K. That sounds right. That sounds adequate to me.
Take a sip for Volt 862.
What up, Volt? Yeah, the ship kits are there. Bristol, another 100 bits. Do you want to see the ship kits that come with this thing? Katsumushi? The hell, Bristol? Thanks for the 200 more bits. I appreciate your fucking support, dude. What the hell are we doing? PvP kill PvP. Thanks, Cass. Hi, Pookie. When I land, just yell at me and say, hey, dickhead, you seem to have forgotten the livery menu. Please go look, and I will go do that. You just gotta kind of remind me, because I'm dumb, stinky poo-poo baby. Maybe that, but less rude. It's an allowable use of the listen command. It's 100% allowable. You could be that rude. That's fine. If I say I'll do something and then I totally fucking forget, please don't let me get back into Super Cruise before you remind me. And the addition of a new dogfighting ship is sort of mad without something to refresh dogfighting or some good reason to dogfight. I couldn't agree more, Fuzzle. That is kind of my big thing on this, is would I buy this right now 100%? Yeah, probably. But yeah, conflict zones bore me to fucking death. And the normal stuff is just... I really need those Mark II engines for my T7. You absolutely do. Don't do that. Don't let me get back into Super Cruise. It makes me sad when this happens. Here's one of my favorite things to do, right? Almost hit a station. Nuh-uh. Clang. Yeah. It would have been good timing on that, huh? Now, look, here's what I like to do. Clang.
Taking damage.
Real men of genius.
Real man of genius. I'm going below the deck to show you the livery, and I'm gonna go to the technology broker first since we're going down and spinning.
Something like that.
All right, shock cannon 2 fixed. Okay. Turreted fixed. We're gonna go with turreted. Okay, turreteds, take those. Gimbals, check. Shock cannons turreted 1. Gimbaled class 3, check. Okay, so I've got everything but the turret's unlocked now, right? Oh, here's these ones. Unlock these ones. The turreted class 2 hard points. Turreted class 3s take ions. Turreted class 1s take ions. Have I used up all of this shit? I have. Okay. Now we go into the livery menu because I remembered. I now want to make a thing that every time you press the boost button, we hear a nuh-uh every single... Let me show you some shit that I got sent today. Hold on a minute. I need to show y'all a thing here. Some things that I was sent today. I need someone else to enjoy this. All right, so I got sent this today. Please enjoy. Oh, it's so quiet. So I got that one, right? That was sent to me. And then I got this one. Photo of a loved one. The way he gently caressed it. Oh, hold on. Why is it cut off on the bottom like that? That's so weird. I know it's a picture you grabbed at one point. Here you go. There you go. Oh, it's still cut off. Why is it cut off? Anyway, it's a picture of me, goddammit! Yeah. I was not ready for fuck. I'll have you know that those are two of the first 3 mods I ever made. Those are mods you made? I thought you were just fucking with a specific... Is there a Nexus game store page for fucking adding Raid Man to your fucking... whatever this game is? No, but I can certainly do that. You don't have to. You ain't gotta. You guess which audio clip that fuck came from? God, I don't know. But it sounds so familiar that it instantly hit me in the face. Okay, so let me take the holo kit off so you can see everything without it distracting. So here's your paint jobs. You got the Primacy White, Disruptive Tan, Disruptive Gray, Disruptive Taco Bell from the 90s. Fuck it! We're doing it live! It's that one? That's the one. That's the one. Disruptive Ocean and Vapor Crimson. I mean, a Vapeur Crimson. Fuck it! We're doing it live! Make the Skyrim crabs yell, "I will drink your cum!" Okay. That's a... Boy, howdy. That's a sentence. You gotta go Taco Bell. It's a good choice. All right. And then your actual ship kits, you have the Aggro Spoiler 1, 2, fuck, and 3. Or Swift Spoiler, which I feel like Taylor Swift is now about to sue me out of oblivion. There's still one more? Wait, I thought that one was Demons. Or was that one me too? Fuck! That one. Hold on. Let me pull everything back up. Linux. Linux. That's so good. That's so it's so right. Linux. He's considering it. I have material on several people. So you use the PDA to do quests. Every time I open my PDA, Neiman goes, Linux. All right, so your wings, you have the Taylor Swift wings, which is this kit I'm using now. You've got the aggro wings, and you've got the aggro wings too, which just adds a little doodads to the front and back there. And for your bumper, you've got the Bosuzoku Mini, the Bosuzoku Large, and the only one you should... Oh, it clips. It clips through all stupidly. How did I not notice that? Look at that. It's just like badly glued on there. Holy crap, that looks like shit. With this ship kit. Dear God, that looks terrible. I think it's just because of like right here, right? Right here, I think, makes it look just like the worst. Oh no, that's not good at all. That literally just looks glued on there. Oh, it still does it. It's like, you can see it like clipping through back and forth, back and forth. Oh, that's not good at all. I must switch to Bosuzoku wings. Yeah, that's dog shit, actually. And then the holo kit goes incredibly hard, though, which makes up for a lot of that. For how hard this fucking holo... They spent all their time working on the holo kit that someone just drug and dragged a fucking pointy bit on there. There's your ship kits.
Someone thinks you should curse less, and I agree.
Okay, so now I need to unlock... Flechette... No. Shot cannon size 2 fixed. So, fixed medium. Put this over here so I can see. Fixed medium. Turreted large. And turreted small. To have all of them unlocked. Do I have turreted medium unlocked? I do. Okay. Alright, we need to go get some ion disruptors and go hit up a raw material trader. Hey, Matt in Middletown, you just wandered in? Well, howdy, partner. There's room in this town for 2 of us. There is actually a change to the old stock cannons. Shock cannons. Stock shocks. What do flechette launchers even do? They're pretty overpowered if you can get really, really good with them, but they bypass your shields entirely. Oh, that looks kind of bad, too.
Landing gear retracted.
My little wings. The stock shocks got a massive increase to ammo, and now they fire automatic. We're unlocking all of them now because I want to try out the turreted ones too. To see if they've changed their behaviors at all. Or if they're still completely unusable. Yeah, the ammo is still pretty crazy expensive, but hopefully it's not too bad anymore. We're in for a shocking future.
Yield sweeping complete.
Yes, and there is now absolutely a change. Yes, the jitter under rapid fire is now much more manageable. The larges didn't even have a jitter. The smalls did, but the larges didn't. And it wasn't much. I was able to fire them fully automatic and had no problems other than burning myself out of the ship. Heck yeah, now you can die to your own heat generation instead of your enemies. Linux. I've noticed this ship can approach at like 5 seconds and not overshoot. Ubuntu and Tutu. Ammunition got buffed, it appears. We're gonna grab some of them and take a gander at them. Cass started a new cult, and apparently I'm a fucking problem. Yeah, the turreted versions are usable, then Panther Clipper with all turreted shocks incoming. Oh dear merciful God above.
Dynamics, Romeo Alpha 1. Please place a docking request before attempting to land at this Imperial facility. You are cleared for access. Please continue to Bay 43.
I think it's trying to tell you something, Weaponized.
Hull integrity compromised.
Also, terrible news in the gaming world. Guitargoid Shreds, Tomicide's chatbot, has officially retired. Rest in piss, Guitargoid Shreds.
Taking damage.
You are on deck. Disembark when ready.
Alright, how much of this shit do I need? I need 62 technetium. Dear God above. $24 from 144 molybdenum. All right, now I need to go get ion disruptors. Bathe all day. Awesome, Brain. Thank you.
Ship is released. You may leave the docking area when
So I'm guessing the shock cannons get a nice buff with the ammo. Yes, they're actually usable now. They used to have a maximum of 240 ammo, which made them about as usable as double-shot frag cannons. Caspian Rattleback with turreted shocks. Oh dear. Oh my. We're going to be testing them out and seeing how we like them. I'm also going to be slapping them on a few different ships to see how I like them.
we hope you have a safe and fruitful journey.
What? Thanks for recommending me that to me. Oh, we're just being shitters now, Virtual, at this point. Woo this monsoon bot with a 95 stream streak. Oh my. Yeah, the new ship killed the game. The Mandalay killed the game. The Mamba killed the game. Odyssey did actually kill the game. Everything's dead forever because something changed. But not changing also killed the game. But changing anything killed the game. And changing nothing is too stagnant. That kills the game. So in conclusion, game dead. Game dead. If you like Corsair rail spam reverse-key, game is still very much... let me tell you how much I hate fucking goddamn Corsair reverse-key rail spam. I started building an AX ship, so that killed the game. Yeah. Yeah. The Thargoids are dead. That killed the game. Thargoids, when the war was on, was also killing the game. The game killed the game. Praise Braven by Arcs. No, Goids killed the game. Goids killed the game. Yeah, there's no winning. I'm killing the game. I said the game's name out loud. That killed the game. Killed it. Yep. Server. Actually, Blackadder. Fuck! God damn it, Cass. God damn, it's a bright star. Oh my god, what in the Super Cruise distance is this? Am I gonna have enough gas to make it there? I don't think so. Actually, you know what? I might go in 7,000. Yeah, you're fine. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Not in Super Cruise boost. This place is way the fuck out there. The game killed the game that 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 killed PvP.
It was at this moment he
That's
knew.
exactly what happened.
He fucked up.
Organic's dead. Organized is dead. I'm dead. You're dead. Colonia got killed. Rip Colonia. Guitar Goid Shreds is dead. Monsoon Bot died. All thanks to this ship. PvP drunken super falling down the stairs in a settlement. Then a Fortexa sprouted out of it. Blackadder killed the game. Orange Sidewinder killed the game. All my friends are dead, which killed the game. Mobius PvE killed the game. Solo play killed it. Open play killed it. It's all dead. The universe is dead. This is all a simulation. That killed the game. Some random dude who hasn't played the game in 7 years decided that this ship kills the game, so it's dead, obviously. Facebook said that because their federal corvette has the possibility of seeing one of these, Even though they only play in solo, the game is kill. Truly, truly hard times. Strange times we live in. Because I didn't shunt that load of platinum at the harbor is why PvP killed the game. God damn it! God, there's another load that he shunted down at the harbor. Oh my god. Gotta just clear your save, yep. Oh my god. Good times, good time. We have fun in here. Should have opened a pack about it, because it killed the game, that's it. Well, Star Citizen has ship interior, so game is dead. This game died because of that. What up, Ivan Drago? How we doing? What up, Jakey? Rain me a man. Make him the wettest that he ever manned. Bigger number, better game, obviously. Quiet Drone. I was thinking, oh, nothing has. We're being shitters about how.
Take a sip for weaponized assault penguin.
When we don't have an update for too long, the game's dead. But anytime they do an update, the game is dead.
One thing you can do: get good.
Mr. Man sand me a man. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, we're being shitters. No, game's doing well. Lots of new things, lots of changes, lots of exciting things that make the game fun to play, and things that make the game a little bit more interesting across the board, for sure. We need to sin or it died for nothing. Exactly, Quiet Drone. Man, what a long fucking super cruise. It's so tempting to hit the boost button, but I know that I'm going to run out of fuel instantly if I do. Me backpedaling on the game being dead killed the game. Ah, yeah. Organic will never recover from this. Fleeing Frutexa. Running away faster than you can run. That sounds horrific. That could be... Yeah, the Frontier Solution fleet carriers. That would be good if I didn't suck. The Frontier Solutions, I think those are going to be heavily tied into operations. I'm excited to see how they play out, though. Though some mini fleet carriers might be a cool little thing. That would be quite... Yeah, no, I would be quite distressed if an Exobio was running from me. I have arrived for the Pew Pews and Boom Booms. Testing shock cannons? Yes, we are. Once I get to Avid Orbital over here and pick up some ions, I can unlock the last 3 versions of the shock cannons so we can test out the gimbal fixed and see if turret work now. Mini fleet carriers crewed by highly trained cats? They have to be. I may run out of gas before we get there, though. Like, to be completely honest with you, I'm not 100% confident in that fuel gauge right now. I am not filled with a sense of confidence at the moment. Listen, you're going to jump to Seoul one day and you're going to hear it. I am Melania. And a bitch is going to be out there in space with a golden arm and a sword. The sword of Mikola, and I have never tasted defeat. You jump in your SRV and it just says maidenless. We could start us a new thing here for what killed the game, a flowchart. I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna put a tab on my InkPad page of everything that people say kills everything in the game, and we're gonna go back like a month later and be like, so did everything break? No, everyone just immediately got used to it, and it fit in about exactly how we expected it to, and everyone moved on with their lives. Very fuel partner fuel rats? Yeah, there are like 3. And 2 of them are locked out of the game at the moment. No, if we die, if we run out of gas, we won't be calling the fuel rats. We'll just be dying. The way Braben intended. Ship, in fact, go boom. Yeah, Lev's just as likely to blow my drives out as he is to show up and help. The last time someone needed fuel on the preview server, I was the fuel rat that helped them. If you die, we play Colt. Wow, you're on it quick tonight. Yeah, we could do a little Colt later. I'm scared my game's broken, though, and I won't be able to use the commandment stones. She do be kind of sucking on the fuel, but also I had almost no fuel when I got to this system, so that's kind of on me. And I have a size 2 fuel scoop that I could have stopped. Better Colt. I could restart. I don't know if I have it in me though. That's so many followers. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have a huge fuel tank. And it does consume 1.6 tons per hour, so every hour that bar would go down 1.6 times.
1424.
Way to landing pad 1-4.
Oh yeah, we can put this thing back up. Oh wow, that's not correct at all.
Hull integrity compromised. Landing gear deployed. Taking damage.
Landing completed. Deactivating docking systems. Enjoy your stay with us.
I gotta plug my devices in a very specific order. There we go. All right. We got gas in it. Is this now a Kovacs? I don't know what that means. Yeah, we were running on fucking fuel. Fumes there, baby. Fumes. All right, let's see. Ion. Commander Diana Rig. 07, Commander. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for the raid. How the hell are you? Ion Disruptors. Where are they? Why am I in this system right now? This was not the... I am the dumbest idiot who has ever existed in... Okay, so I went to the wrong station, I think. Ross Terminal is where I needed to go. This is Abbott Orbital. It's new ship voice? I don't think so. The voice you heard there was the station voice.
Broken coupler disengaged. Your way is cleared for departure.
This is what we call an oopsie poopsie. Hello, Diana. How was your stream? What were you getting into today? Yeah. I want to see if I can make it there on one fuel tank. I know jump out and back in would save a lot of time, but I want to see if I can actually make it all the way there on one boost with the tank. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Nice. What are you getting into today? Mostly on foot missions and one CZ. Nice. How did it handle? Do you have any performance issues or anything like that? I keep having like the worst performance on foot here.
Man, it'd be so cool.
Size 4 tank by default.
Bonk me. Fuck.
Oh yeah, we absolutely gonna make it. Duh. Meow. 100% make it. Hey, it's Jody. There's a Jody here somewhere. Twitch often does, in fact, suck. Yeah, a lot of people have been complaining here lately that they're not getting notifications at all from going live and stuff.
So, I feel it. Oh yeah, we made it with half a tank to 300k light seconds? Hell yeah, hell yeah. I've had that too, Matt. I've noticed that if you press just like spacebar while you're not in the Twitch chat, it actually will hit the unfollow button for you. And I've had that issue where I start typing and hit like hidden Twitch hotkeys that I didn't know existed. Yeah, Twitch being twitchy is exactly what's going on there. Okay, now that we have this in, I just need to do this this search again. But this is my new starting system. Where's the nearest human tech broker? That's not a Dodec. Got it. There's no Dodecs on this server. So if I go to a system that has a Dodec listed, there's not gonna be anything
there. I have to feel the pain of a legacy elite player, which is wild. I can't imagine trying to play this game with half of the third-party tools being completely unreliable now due to the addition of all these stations. I sort of feel like maybe Inara should have branched before the colonization thing to allow there to be like a, you know, an historic site, like not even updated in real time anymore. Just like, hey, legacy players, here you go. Here's an image of the site before the fucking colonization update so that y'all can still find stations and shit. Because poor legacy players now punch in a station that 80% chance it doesn't exist.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, right? They're now playing the game as intended. Oh, dear God. I could never.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
On distributors. All right, let's go to our human tech broker. That was a weird noise. Misread third-party toes. Man, Matt, you're having a whole day today, huh? I love the Dodec with Tid Noob hammers. It's one of my favorite things. Just absolutely dorky as fuck. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum ba-dum. Playing Legions of the Founding Fathers intended, but there's no cannon loaded with grape shot at the top of the stairs. Tally ho, you rapscallion. Miss entirely because it's a smooth bore. Blow a bowling ball size hole in their chest. Such a good copy pasta. Gabi's here. Hello, Gabi. Make the inputs a bit smaller these days. Fire my pistol the second, man. It misses entirely because Smoothbore nails the neighbor's dog. It is one of the best shit posts I've ever seen, yeah. As the Founding Fathers intended. Wonder why my lights get brighter and dimmer depending on the amount of rotation I put on the ship. Aw, Clang.
Taking damage.
What do you mean? Who?
Landing gear deployed.
500 meters from touchdown.
Who, Knife? Oh, they timed him out immediately with the redeem. It plays when they open the stream for certain people. All right, tech broker. Shot cannon size 2. Oh, dear God. I'm now the proud owner of all types of shot cannons. All right, to Shindez we go. Hey, Purple Baron. Littering and... What we ought to do is move the squad carrier over somewhere and start loading up the unlock materials for shot cannons, the ion distributors, and the power converters, so that members of the squad can get them unlocked easy. Like one Panther Clipper load of each would be enough for basically everyone in the squadron to unlock everything. Hi, Jody. Oh boy, a kick follow. Thank you. Yeah, I know how to look at these things. Yeah. My condolences, right? Oh, I got more jumps to go. That's right. Meow. Oh, I'm wanted in this system. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, that tracks. I do be doing a crime. Interstellar Bounty by Federation. Nice. Let's go gambling. Bam, bam, damn it. Bam, bam, damn it. Aw, dang it. Yeah, anytime Cass has computer trouble, she just threatens to tell the computer that I'm going to come in there and fix it, and it immediately starts working. Meow.
Greetings!
Oh, thank you for the follow. Greetings. God, Cass did an AX video where right when I took one of the hearts, someone followed, and she literally put like 4th heart. Thanks for the follow. Yeah. I threatened my electronics with a half-disassembled toaster. This will be you next. I 100% believe that this is something that happens in your house. Yeah. Along with your giant freezer full of, what are those weird fruits that are stinky? Durians, that's the one. All right. Let's go check these things out.
Hull integrity compromised.
I seem to have missed. Bonk.
Landing gear deployed. Taking damage.
Ship is on the ground.
Okay, let's see.
You are most welcome, Commander.
Hey, look, I got some following accolades. Systems that are 100% my first discovery ever. Nobody else's. Haha. Okay, so we're going to buy some shocking cannons here. I'm going to grab a set of... Let me go to buy and store here. All right, we're going to grab 4 gimbaled larges. Things are kind of expensive, ain't they? Okay. 4 gimbal or turreted larges. I don't know how many that was, so we're going to grab some more. 1 more large fixed. We'll grab 4 gimbaled mediums. And 4 fixed mediums. So I want to try an FDL with these things on there. So far, the fire rate, the way that they actually handle firing, the ammo count, and their thermal load is different. See ya, Purple Baron. It works, Jody. Grab some turrets. And some small gimbals. And some small turrets. How many medium hard points does a Caspian have? Six? Hell yeah. And so the fixed have way more damage than the gimbals, but a lot of people can't be arsed to use the fixed ones. So we'll try out some gimbals here. Then I'll transfer over everything and throw on some other ones. All right, to the feet carrier. Okay, so ammo reloading, still broken. So they come with 240 out the gate, and I'm going to have to make ammo for them because the reload bug is alive and well.
Landing restraints lifted. Maintain correct lane on exit.
Landing gear retracted.
If they will reload, maybe. Let's find out. So here is the gimbals.
Heat sink deployed. Warning. Temperature critical.
Alright, let's go try these out. Would self-destructing refill them? Perhaps. Let's find out. If not, I'm going to send an email off about it just to be safe, you know? Because I'm a fucking saucy little bitch. I am a saucy little bitch. So with the ammo increase, the synthesis cost has been reduced to 75% per round. I guess that is true too, huh? Engage. Yes, they fire like multi-cannons now. No, they are not burst fire like the Mark IIs though. Yep, they're like better enforcers. Until capacitors dry? Yeah, that tracks.
Landing gear deployed. Landing gear retracted.
Oh, wrong landing pad.
Landing gear deployed.
Yes. Pull and hold instead of flutter the trigger. Alright, let me transfer everything over here. Now, can I advanced maintenance these things? No. It just hard breaks them here. Yeah, the advanced maintenance menu just seems to eat total shit. Hopefully this is a quirk of the preview server and not something we can expect to come to a ship near you. Oh shit. Remember when the Concord cannons were just shadow dropped and we had no idea they were coming? Good times. I think they're the highest DPS turreted weapons in the game, so if they do work, I think I just found your anti-Kestrel builds for all your Pythons and FTLs out there. Any point in a research limpet now? Kind of, sort of, not really. You can do some bios you can extract a sample from, but it's pretty rare. So in short, no. Yeah, pretty much. Nope. Pretty much worthless. Other than putting it on your fleet carrier and saying, look what I got. They can be worth something, but I've never seen anybody use one of the samples from, like, the Void Hearts for anything ever. All right, so now we're fitted out. I think what I want to run up top is the beam laser for keeping us chilly because we be overheating like near instantly. Bwom. Right? All right, let's go try it out the Hazres. I'm actually going to move the feet carrier over to the Hazres, too, to speed this process along. And still can't rearm.
Weapons rearmed. Weapons rearmed.
Ship release confirmed. Ship departure confirmed.
Weapons rearmed. Landing gear retracted. Weapons rearmed.
More to not get sued? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I mean, Titan drive components, if you collected a bunch of those, you could definitely make you a couple $1 dues. People pay top penny for some damn Thargoid sensors. Be the bullet. I did it though, Knife. I managed to actually hit the fucking Goid from Super. I'm so proud. We seem to be going a bit quick. 21 kilometers, hell yeah. I want you to look how small my inputs are on the rotation of the ship. Yeah, what inputs? This is gross.
He's got bitch glitter.
He do in fact be having some bitch glitter. I think a short range beam would be better on this. Just shredding the power plant out. %70 hull remained. Deadly Anaconda.
Frame shift charge detected.
I want to know what this Anaconda is smoking to get his speed that like that.
Target shields offline. Temperature critical. Warning, taking heat damage.
I like these guns.
Under attack. Target destroyed.
It's pretty good. I used some super pins yesterday.
Temperature critical. Warning, taking heat damage.
Let's see if we got a small ship we can shoot at here.
Heat sink deployed.
Here's a medium.
Scan detected. Scan detected.
Agreed. Love being able to see the hard points in action. This is a bi-weave shield.
Temperature critical. Warning, taking heat damage. Under attack.
Okay, so that wing one wasn't firing.
Heat sink deployed. Warning, taking heat damage. Under attack. Bounty.
What? Reckless discharge? My bad, bro.
Taking heat damage. Warning, bridge attack. Taking internal damage.
What a wild gimbal.
Target destroyed.
Oh, I don't know if the Caspian's gonna have enough oomph to run that many shot cannons. Try spinning, that's a good trick. The Power Plant Shredder 5000 here.
Heat damage.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely, like, just being able to look over and see your guns is incredible. And watching them track also fucks. Here's an elite ship.
Under attack.
Bye. Oh, I jumped the fleet carrier to the wrong section, wrong area of the system. Fucking rip. Yeah, you know the power play cycle is imminent? It's a classic Rain Man move. Yeah, love the Battletoad. And she departs in 2 minutes. And I'm still looking pretty good on ammo here. Battletoad is absolutely viable if you're fighting other big ships and want to be a shitter. Hey, rude.
Target destroyed.
Turrets are on the way. We'll be trying that here in just a second.
Shields online.
Damn
Take
you
a
to hell,
sip,
dog. I gotta get my
doghouse.
water. I'll be right back. Slow me into a almost like a dive is gonna pull me up and forward until my thrust. Okay, now I'm going this way. Boom. Thrust vectoring is definitely a thing you're struggling with. Ship performance will affect this, and once you get a little bit more under control, you can learn things like boosting, boost scooping. So like, let me put my cargo scoop back in fun mode here. And you can see it from my thrust tails. How quickly I'm able to change direction while doing this one. Boom, right? So if I wanted to change direction, if I just want to fly forward, right? You see my tail coming off the back of the ship? I'm slowly going to change that way, but if I thrust counter vector, right? Up and to the left, you see how quickly it...
We also, once that one runs out, I got some other voice changers we can play with a little bit.
Cool.
I've got some that make us sound like robots.
Oh, nice.
Your voice is funnier.
Stop.
It's just so high pitched.
Watch it.
Yeah. Oh boy, bacon. You get 2 strips of bacon for $7. What is that gonna, what's the calorie count on that, right? What's the protein count? You get nothing. You're basically eating, if paper was cosplaying as meat.
In space and then trying to play like Pong with 2
Yeah, you gotta send them back and forth like a huge force shell.
That could be very entertaining. I will get you with this ram.
No, you're not.
Nope.
What the fuck? You just fucking disappeared. It looked like a Looney Tunes exit stage left. What the fuck?
900 meters per second.
Oh my god.
way to Colonia right here.
Oh, yeah. Hands on the stick. On the stick. Over here. You're not even trying, are you? Are you even trying? There you go. Reach for the stick. There you go. There, you just gotta, there we go. I'm a fucking moron. Does it... Check your pipes. What do they say? It's just sitting there idle with nothing, and it's powered on. That's weird. Is all I have to say about that. Thank you. My one sentence hot take. Ready? You can fit so much fucking agility in this thing! And stop. What are we making it a blurb? Secret. Fair. Alright, let's go try out some new variants of this. I had a weird thought earlier today. Why couldn't we control turrets and ships like multi-crew, but we can with other but with downside being either you need a crew or another player to control the ship, or your ship comes to stop while using it? I would love that. Oh, that was, I think me and Lev fighting, and I, like, fucking launched him into literal orbit. I moved my fan into the doorway, and I should have pointed it out of the doorway, because now I have cold air blowing at my head, and I'm pissed about it. Oh, you're good, Milk. I understood what you... I meant what you knew. Fun fact, you can fire the missiles and shit backwards if you have a gunner. Oh, hello there, Dr. Flying Unicorn. How are we doing today? Once again, English is like 6 languages in a trench coat. You're gonna do that, say, go get him, fix your fan, right? I may move it. I'm getting, like, cold. 1 second. Yeah, best Titan bomber was someone with a gunner. Yeah, absolutely. Because then the gunner could, or the pilot could focus on piloting, and the gunner could focus on shooting. Now, getting someone who understood, like, the cycle well enough and having a pilot that knew how to navigate in the most optimal way was a whole different story. But dear God, dude, you could 8-vent that bitch every single time like that. I miss Titan bombing so much. It was one of the first times, I think, in the game that I felt like I was genuinely really good at something, if that makes sense. Like, I know I'm pretty good at things, but, like, when I figured out Titan bombing on Tyrannus, I felt like I was, like, on the fucking goddamn bleeding edge of skill here. I probably wasn't, but dear God, did it feel that way. What up, Cajun Fox? All right, let's store all these and see if I can use the damn outfitting menu. Yeah, no, I can't. It still just gives me broken menu of broken menus here that I have to exit out of. I'm really worried that this is a glitch with the ship now. Okay, let's see. Let's see how some turreted shock cannons go. Some small, long range or short range thermal vents may be the move here. And if I hit restock, it doesn't work. Maybe I can get lucky. We find a pirate around the ship.
Scan detected. Scan detected. Landing gear retracted.
We'll just try it on this power security force. Oh? They're forward firing. Like they're fixed. Yeah, I did. This is at fire at will. Yeah, okay, so turrets don't work. Yup. So turrets still bad. Without a gunner, yes. But oh, my fleet carrier is shooting at me. That's fair. That's fine. Send me to jail. I need to clear these bounties anyway. Bye. Turreted shock cannon suck. Game is dead. PvP's ruined. They could absolutely use engineering, but with the new changes to dude, I think they have a very nice place in many of my ships all of a sudden. Ah. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It was really weird how they were operating there. That was fire at will, and they were still firing when I pulled the trigger. When I heard that turreted shock cannons didn't work, I knew that day that PvP was ruined. Honestly. Oh, it's so stupid. I love it. Thank you. Hey, Awaken. How we doing, dude? Oh, man. Oh, I'm holding in there today. I'm testing out some shock cannon. Shock and all cannons. So I think in lieu of normal shock cannons on here, I'd probably end up running the small ones, or because those go incredibly hard there, or just the beam lasers on the front. Yeah, they have virtual. So if you use the turreted ones, all you're doing is leaving damage on the table. The fixed ones fire so fast and have good projectile speed to a point where you're fine. You're fine without it. You don't need anything fancy to make that work. I mean, it could be. I think it's a great introduction for people to get into fixed weapons as well. Shock value for sure. I mean, the gimbals, you're gonna run into the great bitch glittering of all time there. And you get so much more DPS on it. Yeah, we looked at it when we were looking at the different models for the shock cannons to determine what size hardpoints this thing has, and it's a good looking. Even the smalls look really good. Yeah, I mean, you can still do that. They just also now fire when you hold the trigger down. Shocking. Ram them full speed, boost their entire existence, and make sure the atoms are split. That's honestly the way you deal with bitch glitter, yes. The amount of times I've shot off a chaff launcher because it pissed me off is many.
Docking request accepted. Proceed to your designated path, Commander.
Okay, now let's see if it's broken on every ship or just this one.
Docking successful. Clamp engaged. Welcome to this carrier, Commander.
Let's go with the Python Mark II. It is possible. It could be round about 1 million things. What it could be. Oh, you got sent to the carrier back rooms? That's always fun. And then we put on a little heat sink. Because we're gonna cook alive. All the shock cannons, yes. I got a shield generator, and I've got an engineered power distro. Alright, let's try this out. And so restock didn't work here either. And it breaks the menu completely when you try to do it. Okay. Wait, what engine do I have on here? Okay, we're good. Is it? Yeah, it is. I thought it felt like it.
Docking request accepted. Maintain an appropriate speed during approach.
I don't want to fly anything else anymore.
Landing gear deployed.
Docking complete. Ship has docked. Hello, Commander.
Castro. Fly that. That's fair. I gotta test something though. How much can it haul? Yes. About 50 tons is what I got it to. Is it fucked up again, knife? It can take a small load down to the steel mill. Yep, exactly.
Landing gear retracted.
Module malfunction.
What's broken? Not this time. You ain't getting me this time. Not after last time. Yeah, the carrier backrooms is definitely a hilarious thing to have happen. Yeah, you could go dedicated cargo, like 70 tons, yeah. Let me drink some water. Feels weird seeing no one online. And now that I have like hundreds of friends on my friends list. Time to drink shrimp. Hey, Quiet Drone, do me the quickest favor you've ever done. Quit that. Thanks. You could unlock engineers with it, yeah. I still think like a Cobra 5 or a Mandalay would be better for that. Wow, I outran a heatsink. Holy fuck. Yeah, I also hate how we're basic. Oh, those are just more expensive in general, knife. Jesus Christ, that was loud. I hate that the current mentality is if you're not on distant worlds, then you get no content because they don't want people on the expedition to feel like left out, which I get, but also like holy shit, bro. We could do both. Bonk. Yeah, it should apply the discount after once you go to like use it though. Yeah, we'll probably get a CG for the Castrol. Maybe. Scan detected. Bonk. Yeah, I mean, against smaller ships, too, it's the same problem as always, right? Tale as old as time. Hit smaller ship with fixed or gimbaled weapons when they have chaff spam. It, in fact, does not stop, yeah. What's better, gimbaled or fixed? Fixed does significantly more damage, but gimbaled also lets you have I can't aim mode. And you can see me here trying to hit this small ship with them. Yeah, but at that point, why not just use fixed weapons? And then you get, you know, it's like 90 DPS. Yeah, it looks like the jitter is still there on the normal ones, too. Brother, I have a heatsink out. What the fuck? Literally outran one of my heatsinks here. Oh, out of ammo. And flip her a bitch around. All right, so now here's with the appropriate amount of ammo, the 880 instead of the 240. On, well, the larges anyway. This is how cannons, I think, are supposed to feel. Cannons should absolutely have a faster shot speed. Pass and go there, dwarf. Yeah, Concords with a huge multi definitely pair well. I could do this all day. I could probably get through a CZ with this. I could clear a whole CZ with shot cannons is not a sentence I thought I was ever going to say out loud and fucking Elite Dangerous. There's your deadly anaconda. Yeah. I think pulsing them is gonna be the move 100%. But you know, obviously, haha. Make ship go boom. They changed how shot cannons are on the preview, and we're looking at all versions of them now. So, this fucks pretty hard, and has tons of ammo, and feels very good, and requires, I think the most important thing to consider here, well, it requires no engineering to do. It requires engineering materials to unlock, but it does not require actual engineering on the weapons themselves. Ammo count is up like a fucking shitload, and the projectile management is now like automatic instead of your normal shit. What up, Divine? Yeah, no, this is goofy as fuck. And I still jumped to the wrong fucking planet. Where'd all my tritium go? I used it all jumping between the different bodies in Sand 2. Yeah, this does fuck pretty hard. Makes them very usable. And if you're only unlocking like the fixed or the gimbaled ones specifically, they're probably more heat efficient, equally effective builds with these, which is interesting. Yeah. No, definitely a big change in how you would need to build specifically for this. Ship's in fact going boom, Neve. How are we doing? We all love SCO so much. I don't know how he played this fucking game with low emissions. Would a low emissions G5 power plant help if you can put that on? I might be able to squeeze that. I have something else I want to test first. Hello, notable new ganker and public enemy number 1, Neve Kami. That's her. I fear SCO drives and the SCO built ships will knock the previous ships obsolete. Case in point, the Caspian looks like it'll knock the Jumpaconda off its throne. Brother, the Jumpaconda was never supposed to have a throne. The Jumpaconda was a fucking mathematical error that then the community was outraged when they lost the ability to jump. Neve ganking killed PvP. Yeah, the Caspian's jump range killed PvP. The Jumpaconda should have never been a ship that was in this game. It has a fan base that wouldn't shut up. That's honestly, yeah, that's the Jumpaconda in a nutshell. Yeah, it was never supposed to be a thing. It was an accidental thing that got stuck in the game because everyone was outraged when they suddenly had a massive jump range if they gutted the ship. And then we're all going to be mad if they lost that. Yeah, no, it's not an intended feature of the ship.
Rain Man. Ads are playing.
It sounds like you were there when the scrolls were written. So don't quote the old magic to me, witch. I was there when it was written. That's honestly is what we need to do is Jumpaconda the Mark II thrusters. Yep, no shields, no SRV. You couldn't land it anywhere. It was no fun to fly. You know, Divine, that's super fair. The Twitch app is, in fact, hot dog shit. Hi, Joda. All right, cool. We've been waiting for you. All right, now let's get it. Now that the stream can finally start. Yeah, and I mean, the Caspian straight up cannot out-jump a Jumpaconda as well, is the other thing. It just can if it has the psychotic neutron boost. Yeah, yep. After you neuter every ounce of its functionality and make it fly like literal hot shit, the Jumpaconda can out-jump a Caspian, which is what the Jumpaconda is it's a hot shit, dog shit build that flies like literal shit covered in shit after smothering itself in shit. Shit. Hi, low emissions thermal spread. We gotta lose this. This is all, yeah. So if we store all that shit.
Someone thinks you should curse less, and I agree.
No, less cursing. Got it. All right, we're gonna put on our standard plasma shot cannons here. No, they're not here. Oh no. No, you're good, Harry. It's been a meme around here for a long time. Because when the Mandalay was announced, it was literally just like literal old boomers in the coffee shop. I've never replaced my jumper conda. It did Distance World 2 with my jumper conda. It never replaced my jumper conda. And it's been something we've been shittering on for like, what, 6 months, 7 months now? It's been one of my favorite things to make fun of for quite some time. All right, swapping out our turreted shot cannons here, which we can't do because I am a dumb stinky, because I forgot the plasma ones at home. We're going to grab a regular set of shot cannons from that Python. The Jumpaconda killed people. Oh my god! Jesus, sweet God above.
Jodo_LM_Miss Harem gifted 20 subscriptions.
I didn't even know you could do 20 gift subs at one time.
For 20 seconds.
Jesus Christ, Joda. Thank you for the 20 gift subs. What the hell?
Yeah.
And directly into a hype train level 5. Thank you. I appreciate you, my bro. Yippee. Oh, I think I was right. You were 15 under the halfway point for your... Okay, yep, it's there. Elevator up. That's enough. Too damn far. I guess, fuck, have fun. Y'all just keep spamming if you want. Get dodged, idiot. Joda, thank you. I appreciate it. Holy crap. 20 gift subs is like so many. Thank you, bro. Lord have... I don't even know what to say with words like that. That's like directly into a hype train level 5. Choo-choo. Choo-choo. Tell me why Discord just gave me a live ping. There you go. Ah, get undodged, idiot.
Weaponized Assault Penguin gifted a tier 1 subscription.
That was
to
Misfortune
Chris
audio blip on my end. Turret shot cannons became...
You may now spam every letter of the word
shot
yippee
cannons.
for
There we
20
go.
seconds.
Oh my god, it's so much elevator up. I'm trying to read chats, and they just keep
Salty
going.
Devil Dog just subscribed
Salty,
tier 1.
thank you for the tier 1.
Jumping on the hype train.
Choo-choo, choo-choo. And Weaponized Assault Penguin, thank you for the 5 gift subs. What the hell? All right, hold on. I gotta make a note to myself.
To the community.
I gotta make a note.
You may now spam every letter of the word yippee for 20 seconds.
All right, now that I've made fun of... now that I've made me a nice note for later. Yippee! Weaponized, thank you for the 5 gift subs. I really appreciate it. The bot is absolutely having a stroke right now. Who knows what's going on with it. Please enjoy your spamming. Hype train level 6. Yippee. Excellent work, boys! Yippee! Okay, what was I doing? You have derailed my train of thought so utterly here. I was getting the shot cannons off the Python. Level 6. Level 6. Not 66. 6. I thought it stopped at percent. At 5%? At 5? No, it goes up a long ways. Yippee. No, it goes up. I think the channel's all-time record. Yeah, there's no technical limit. What's the all-time record? It should show us on the hype train thing here. Channel record was level 12. That's my all-time record for my channel. But like the Twitch side of things, I think Neurosam had just smoked the. That was Tutor Booter, actually. That was the great and wonderful Tutor Booter. Audio is in fact not keeping up at all. Yeah. Oh God, dear God above.
Yippee 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 yippee.
This is my jam.
Yippee yippee.
That's my jam right there. Yippee indeed. TTS was a mistake every day of the year. And I love it. Thank you all for the whatever the hell is going on here. Sound like a hardstyle? Yeah, I was waiting for the drum and bass to kick in. We farming clips now, gentlemen. Absolute content brain. Okay, so turrets. We hate turrets. They suck. To you, Night World. Blah. Blah. Blah indeed. More. You're farming more clips for Spooky Actual to add to his mod of his game he's in. Oh man, I love that my voice screaming the F-bomb is someone's like rad detector in a video game. That makes me so happy. Okay, now that I have become slightly less distracted. Fixed regular shot cannons. Yeah, Lev also has me yelling all kinds of things. He's got like 2 redeems, and then my name itself is a word. Thomicide's name is a word over here. It's one of the only ones left that was an actual thing. Hello, the Nitro TM. How we doing? Welcome in. You joining us at a time when things are hyped and trained. Choo-choo. Choo-choo. All right, looks like that one's locking in. All right, we should be good now. All right, that's a 1 point.
Take a sip.
I'm
for
overpowered
salty
there.
devil
I take a sip.
Blah.
Blah. All right. Hype train over, I think. There it is. What did I get? Show me my emote. Oh, I always forget this is a thing. Choo-choo. Choo-choo. Joda, Weaponized Assault Penguin, Doc, Salty Devil Dog, thank you so much for your kindness and your gift subs and for getting the rest of the community out of ad hell. Darn tootin'. And with this D-rated shield booster, I have become under power restraints for a... So this is a low emissions grade 5 thermal spread with all shock cannons. Yippee. Fuck! Hello? Hello? It looks juicy? Yeah, no, I'm super pumped for it. We're gonna go test out this with a low emissions build. It's shocking, actually. Oh no. Oh no, what?
Jippy skippy dippy ippy 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 jippy skippy mippy.
Are you done? Why did that sound like Eminem for a second there? That sounded like an Eminem lyric there. Thank you for the 100 bits, Knife, and for whatever that sentence was of all time. Yeah, Joda, the stealth builds go incredibly hard. All right, so here we are with low emissions, and I'm going to turn off the frame shift. Celine Star Dragon, hello! It is the one and only Admiral Star Dragon, everybody. Hello, Celine, how are we doing today? All right, so we are testing out the shocking cannons that are shocking and cannons. This is a build that I have built for cold. The only thing I have left to do to it to really get it in there is cool, clean drives, but I don't know if I have the juice for it in here. But our heat is below 20 under full thrust, so I don't think it's needed. Welcome in, welcome in. How are we doing? This is all regular shot cannons on the Kestrel Mark II. Bonk. Bye. And I cool off near instantaneously. Beautiful. Canonically, they were shocking. Yes. Sorry, I blinked. What? Yeah. No, it's disgusting. This isn't even the plasma accelerator ones. I got my Prismos and engineered some goodies for the Kestrel. Nice! I have been playing around. Once I figured out that shock cannons are about to fuck so incredibly hard, this is what I've been doing. So mind you, all of that with more ammo, just about as much ammo as an Enforcer cannon. Let me refill all the ammo. The only thing is right now we have a reload bug, but I'm chalking that up to preview server because I haven't had any ship have any success with the reloading on this server so far. And so they now have a maximum ammo of 880 and fire automagically. The gimbaled ones are like power plant deleters though. See ya. Gross. Yeah, no, they are disgusting, and I love them so much. Real glass cannon shit going on in here. I refuse to not cuss, but I will add time to the timer. Would you say they're better than frag cannons for ammo and sustainability? Probably, if you can manage your heat. Ring PvP? Oh, dude, yeah. Gonna be gnarly. Shock cannons killed PvP. RIP PvP. RIP in peace. PvP killed PvP. PvE killed PvP. Open killed PvP. PvP is PvP. Nice boost. Be a shame if I outrated you under normal speed. Bye. And this is all kinetic damage. This isn't even the plasma ones that deal absolute. Those have unlimited ammo. Well, kind of unlimited ammo. Pretty close to it. The new plasma weapons cannot be used on any ship, but regular shot cannons can be used on any ship. About as close as unlimited as you can get. Yeah, they're not bad to unlock and don't require any engineering. Oh, man. But the turreted ones still suck. The turreted ones still don't do anything. So with a low emissions power plant, it absolutely makes these way more tame. Bye.
Target destroyed.
Honestly, I totally agree. That they just needed some second life. Well, let me show you what I've done to figure out how to master the Kestrel flight here. What I want you to do is to look at that bottom, see those little boxes at the bottom? I'll make them a little bigger. You see that right box? The one that says pitch roll yaw? I want you to look what my inputs look like on this thing. This is how I've mastered it. That's with a curve, yeah. The thermal vent beam, the problem with it is the same as always, is it sucks the distro dry, and it runs out of juice almost immediately. What a sentence. I mean, I don't think it'll feel terrible on mouse and keyboard, but we could find out. When I figure out the right menu to go into. That's not bad at all. Oh wait, that's why. That's all dorked up. There we go. This is mouse and keyboard with a stick. Well, this is stick and mouse. What is one thing I'd change about the Kestrel? As much as I love all the large hard points, I think I would have liked to have some medium in there as well. I think too large, too medium, too small would have been perfectly adequate. It would have been technically less DPS overall, but I would have liked to have more utility available overall, you know? Like a real small-ass gunboat. I want the Federal gunboat, but small. Yeah, distros to sustain would have been even more of a pain in the ass, but more oomph for experimental effects or different weapons like having Concords on there. No, well, kind of. Yeah, I guess it would have been more DPS, but way more draw. But I do like it like that. The other thing probably would be the amount of optionals it has. I think less would have been perfectly fine. Yeah, no, this is completely manageable keyboard or with mouse controls anyway. FA off at it anyway. I'm not the most FA off pilot in the world, but it's much easier to make those little minute inputs you need to do on mouse and stick. I don't know. I think it's well enough balanced as is. I don't think there's any massive overarching changes I would make to a small combat glass cannon. No, yeah, this is good. Isn't this how you fly, Celine, when you're FA off? Do my rock orbiting drills here. Yeah, Cass has used my flight setup and she likes mouse and keyboard better. Couple of the best pilots I know use mouse and keyboard as well. would agree too that mouse and keyboard is probably way easier to control FA off once you figure out how to set up relative mouse. And I would say that flight sticks are harder, but more intuitive. As in, like, the rotations and stuff make more sense as you have, like, instead of having, you know, pitch and roll on one. Yeah, thank you for the shield reminder. And then, you know, roll on a button or whatever. I can roll, yaw, and pitch all on the same stick at the same time. I can add a 10% pitch, a 10% roll, and a 10% yaw at the same time. Sticks are higher skill floor and similar skill ceiling compared to keyboard and mouse, but ceiling is harder to get to in my opinion. I also agree. Sticks are also probably better for VR as you can feel shit. You know, I couldn't imagine trying to be like, where the fuck, what button am I pressing? In game at the same time. All right, we got some Candas over here. Got a bunch of anacondas over here. Holy crap. Let's start tearing them up. You mean you don't have your keyboard entirely memorized by taste? I mean touch? I show up for comments like these, right? Quiet Drone is a frickin' quote factory. The rip-around maneuvers like that are what this ship lives for, though, right? Like, looking over your shoulder and just instantly being there. The spacebar tastes like schnozberries. You think the Mark II on FDL is going to make it to live? Oh, no, absolutely not. No, zero chance. They've already confirmed that it's not. But it's good fun. Yeah, I've been kind of flying it in baby mode because I've been making myself space sick and I've been making viewers space sick. But, like... Hey, he shot me once. I'll stop playing with my food now, I guess. That's the thing, though. The top PvP pilots in an FDL will do that. The top PvP pilots will own an FDL at a freaking Sidewinder or a gunship or a Federal Assault ship or a Alliance Chieftain or a Challenger or literally anything. But I can say that this is, without a doubt, the ancient slabs must be awoken. Frickin' Butthole Jenkins absolutely annihilating my ass in a damn Challenger had me rolling on the floor. I can say, like, without a shadow of a doubt, right, this is my favorite ship to fly. Flying anything else makes me sad. I don't want to fly it anymore. But I specifically am an agility and speed-focused fighter, right? I always lean more towards my FDLs are built hyper lightweight. My Python is built to be lightweight. My favorite PvP ship before this was the Cobra Mark V, right? Like, I've always wanted something like this, and now I have it, right? Where I could actually do proper PvP that's not me being as annoying as possible for the win by death of 1,000 cuts. I could actually utilize my brain's, like, psychotic flight running to, like, properly do things. I also really like flying on planets in it. You know, I'm a small ship guy, so as much as I love big ships, and I used to only fly big ships, and I understand the big ship community feels left out, but, like, y'all have had the Corvette for how long? The progression of ships should not go small, medium, large in the in effectiveness and usability in combat, because there's no way you could use a frickin' Eagle in today's game and use it effectively in anything except for being a shitter. See ya, Beowulf. Dude, yeah, smalls have been absolutely dusted for so long. Mediums have been king for most combat, and larges have been the king for PvE. Smalls and focusing on the, like, you could build crazy high flying ships, but you can't put weapons on them, right? The Cobra or the Viper 5 or the Viper 3 and the Eagle and things like that just simply lose their entire flight mechanic whenever you put weapons on them. And this ship's not even that fast. This thing's barely faster than an FTL. A Corsair would run you down in this. Oh, bonk.
Taking damage. Shields offline.
The Orca's faster than most ships, though. The Clipper's faster, the Orca's faster, the Corsair's faster, Mamba's way faster. You know, the real thing I'm curious about is what the next meme ship's gonna be after this monstrosity, right? But I mean, the Python Mark II, everyone called it a monstrosity, and it was gonna absolutely destroy PvP. The FDL was dead now. Nothing could keep up, blah, blah, blah. And I feel like that didn't happen. I feel like the Python found its way in. Now, in open space, I think the Python with frags or passies probably wins against the FDL unless the pilot's real good. But, you know, there's still FDLs out there. There's Pythons out there. There's Corsairs out there. You see, I was surprised at the amount of Corsairs I saw getting into PvP. The Mamba got left behind by the Mamba existing. So they changed shot cans? Yes, they did. You'll look at my ammo on the right. You'll see I have a lot of ammo now, and they fire automatic, not trigger pull. Yeah, but like, when has drag racing in space been a thing? And then the Mamba even then, right, isn't even that fast in a straight line. Spin to win. Oh, I hit. Here's the psychotic thing, right? I'm FA on right now. No, not when I did the long spin. But like right now, all of this, since I corrected the long spin, I've been FA on. And that's the difference between FA on and FA off right here. FA off. We... Yeah, me too. The Viper 3 built for racing is my absolutely favorite thing to fly, and I haven't flown it in forever because it's just completely worthless unless you're hooning. Boost orbiting a rock. Maybe the feature reboot is passengers? Dear God, maybe. Well, I think we've tested out the shock cannons well enough. What do y'all think? And some flight mechanics and making everybody space sick. I absolutely believe the Mamba deserves more, too. I love watching it, flying it, and feature reboot, salvage, discuss. Maybe. I think it's going to be BGS or Crime and Punishment or open play versus solo play effectiveness on the Galaxy.
Take a sip for Doc Aston.
I take a sip. They didn't say forgotten feature, just a core feature that touches every aspect of the game. See you, Doc. Have a good night. We did put it on a Python, too. It was a good time. Absolutely, though. BGS has been dead in the water since colonization came out. I just like watching these things fire. I'm surprised they changed the entire flight mechanic. Please, I can only get so erect. Yeah, there's very few systems in power play that are actively affected by BGS. Yeah, it's if the Eagle was useful in this century. I mean, yeah, people are studying BGS for their own systems, but it's still so basically rare these days that BGS actually affects anything. Like, other than the few squadrons out there, or the squadrons that are attached to it, or stuff like that. Like, we have a few systems we maintain, but, like, it's not the end of the world if we lose a system. We have hundreds now. Yeah, it's mostly RP at that point, and booming for sell prices for booming, but it also, that doesn't matter, right? Who the faction is. No one gives a fuck if it's a federal faction or an independent faction or an imperial faction. Boom is boom. Whoever, even if you're trying to take a system and you're an independent and the primary system's port is owned by an imp, you put them into boom. It doesn't make it harder. It makes it easier for you. An hour hooning is worth 3. Anything else? I absolutely agree, Sean. The fact it causes motion sickness is somewhat funny. I mean, yeah. I mean, any high-speed gameplay like that always causes that kind of sickness, though. All right. Anybody got any other questions or want to see anything very, very particular about this ship? Because I'm gonna swap games if we don't. I'm going to try to beat Cult of the Lamb tonight. Thoughts on the new Mark II weapon? I like them a lot. How is it canyon running? It's a little slow, but if you can get some real tight cannons, it's very good. Yeah, it seemed like an easy one, Mavertold. The problem is manpower. Someone has to sit and approve or disapprove these things. Yeah, canyon running, if you're in big canyons, it's kind of boring because you're so agile, you have no chance of crashing. And you can 100% max speed boost around a corner every single time. Classic music playing while in third-person sport flying. Yeah, we love that. We whack a little canyon wall. We give the canyon walls a little kiss. All right, I'm going to set up a BRB. I'm going to be swapping games. If you have any questions, feel free to throw it in the Discord. I'll get to them as much as I can. We do have a YouTube videos out for basically everything this ship's capable of, so if you can, go give those a like and comment and yell at it and make sure you tell everyone that PvP is kill in the comments. Something engagement. And yeah, I'll be right back. We're going to be trying to beat Cult of the Lamb tonight. So yeah, see you soon. God damn it! It's me, Cass, was eaten by... That is the third motherfucker to eat my wife. What the fuck? God. Oh, fuck me. I got distracted. The yippies got stuck on because it was I imagine the...
Our defenses named his ship, you must limp it to help him remember.
How on God's green earth did you just make the yippee bot yippee while the bot is turned off? What? You want to be observed?
Do you see the dress I am wearing?
I know.
I was observed for 0.2 seconds. That's enough.
Frameshift drive charging.
Hell yeah!
Oh yeah, no, I'm wide. I'm wide. Just not that wide. Pretty wide. Wide. It just ain't that stretched out anymore because I'm crooked in the middle of the screen. Astra, Leo at ACS recently. Currently sucks. Not all commands are
heard yet? Oh, okay. I mean, I'm wide.
Wider. You're not wide? I am wide. Look at me. I reach across the whole screen here. What do you mean? What do you mean?